Alrighty then, hey, this is Wentus yet again, and I'm going to be continuing my Let's Play of Persona 3 FES. Last time, we started 2 social links and went to Tartarus. Tonight we'll be going Tartarus once again in order to get grind up to level 5, hopefully. I'm not leaving Tartarus till I get to level 5, and yeah, that's pretty much the end of that. And I just got a message on my cell phone. I hope I didn't just say, hey, listen, otherwise that'll be a bit disruptive. Either way, we're here tonight. No real reason for us to go by the Velvet Room yet. I don't really need to save because Did I save? No, I didn't save in between episodes. That's actually a problem. Whoops. So I'm going to save right now. Alrighty then, let's go ahead and head up again. Sadly, we have no real shortcuts this time, so we are just going to have to make our way up the stairs. I really want to make it to that particular floor I was talking about, though, with the boss, because that will make it much easier on us in the long run. Still, for now, my goal is to take on as little, or rather as few shadows as possible. And by doing so, I can make it up to that floor quite easily, and I can grind afterwards. Okay, I'm going to have to take this guy on. Luckily, he's already facing the other way. I'm not going to take on any shadows unless they're facing the other way. Either way, I'll be cutting out this battle. Alrighty then, that battle is done with. I'm just going to try to... Okay, there's nothing past him, just an exit point. So I'm just going to try to avoid that shadow and try to go to a different direction. So yeah, I'm going to be as conservative as possible with this particular run-through, and I want to make it to that floor, and then after we make it there, we can head back down, and ooh, kind of want that chest. No, I'm just going to go up floor. We'll have time for grinding her chest and stuff later. Mitsuru in that sense message. Ooh, a chest. 852 yen's not bad. Still, yeah, Mitsuru will not talk to us so much right now because she's already sent us all these same messages before. Ooh. I'm just going to sprint past him and try to make it up these stairs. That way he'll lose aggro. Good. Luckily there's a lot of stairs around this particular floor. That way we can actually make it to a safe zone. I'm just going to stab him and run past. Alright, there we go. That's more experience for us. Let's avoid that shadow. Oh, this is a waste of time. Alright, just got to make it through these levels. And then once we get there, we can actually get in some real grinding. Okay, I'm going to show the basic exploration this time. I won't be showing the grinding afterwards. Ooh, that's a tiny shadow, but I'm going to get an advantage on him and probably going to be up against a new enemy. Actually, we're not. It's just another magic hand, so never mind. Alright, I'm actually going to be taking the red one this time. The sword, which gives us an imitation katana, which is actually a really good item to have, because we can give that to Junpei. Actually, I think he already has an imitation katana. Yes, he does, so we could actually use that on ourselves if we so choose, but I'd rather stick with the... I think we have a rapier right now? Or a short sword or something. Either way, I'm going to stick with the one-handed weapon. That way we have some diversity on our team. Alright, so let's see if we can't get past this guy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, and he's going to have friends coming up. There's a chest there. I'm just going to stab this guy and take the chest, just because I need to move as far away as possible from that other shadow. Okay. So yeah, I just got practice bow. As you can see, this is why I don't normally take the swords. Is because they typically give you weapons that you'll already have by this point. Okay, he's still locked onto us. Oh, and here's the stairs. I didn't even notice, so we went right past him. So we can just dodge right past him and go up the stairs. So, let's see. Oh boy. That is a golden shadow. Golden shadows are extremely rare and difficult to hunt. I'm going to switch to a bow, because if you get too close, he will notice you. Alright, just gotta stay back. I'm going to need him to face exactly away from me for this to work. Alright. In theory... Okay, he's going to move that way again. You really want to hunt these golden shadows perfectly if you can. Now, I'm just going to keep doing this. Try to get him to face exactly away from me. Oh, perfect. Got him! Right now, I just want to point out that I'm not actually going to be doing bios for the golden shadows because, well, there are multiple reasons. First of all, the bios are not available on the wiki. Also, I cannot really scan them very easily because, well, they run away very quickly and they die in one hit, so it's very difficult to be able to actually scan them. And another reason, there's very little you actually need to know about them. There's very specific ones based on what block you're in. Other than that, just know that they die in one hit to pretty much any attack whatsoever. They deal very little damage. They always get an enemy advantage and can run away. And they'll usually do nothing or run away. That's pretty much all you need to know. Just try to kill them quickly and get your reward. Alright. So this is a rare enemy. Oh, and of course I don't even get to show it. Really? There's a percentage chance that rare enemies will just end up running away, which wastes your time. I hate when they do it, but they do. Yeah, the basics about rare enemies is that they give, if I remember correctly, a lot of gold and experience. Oh boy. A lot of gold and experience, and they usually drop rare items that can either A, be used for quests you get later on, or B, they can be used for... Oh god. They can be used for selling stuff for a high amount. You can sell the items and they're worth a lot of money. We have a problem. I've actually come across a rare floor. I think. Either that or this is just astronomically low odds and I just happen to run across 2 golden shadows. This is a rare floor where something is out of place. Sometimes there'll be floors with like a ridiculous number of shadows, or sometimes there'll be no shadows. Sometimes there'll just be free treasure chests all around. Sometimes there'll be a bunch of golden shadows. Be extremely wary when you're on these floors. Be especially afraid if you hear the sound of chains. Just trust me on this. Alright. I'm gonna still try to hunt these guys, but I'm seriously terrified of being on this floor. By the way, you cannot actually get a player advantage against golden enemies. Got him. Alright, let's hope this one doesn't run.
That's a rare form.
Okay, he's waiting restlessly. So this means that we can fight him. Basically, wealth hands. I won't even get the chance to analyze it because I'm going to have to kill it as quickly as possible. Now, we should just one-shot it. Yep. And that gets us the treasure.
What a stunning victory.
And hopefully we can get shuffle time? Nope. Oh, we actually get 0 experience out of that. Oh, I'm thinking of Persona 4 where you get a lot of experience and gold from, or a lot of experience in yen from defeating rare forms. Still, we got a wealth coin, which we can sell. That's very good to have. I'm going to keep the bow out since chances are there's going to be a bunch of other golden enemies on the sword. Huh. So that was a regular shadow. That means this isn't actually a rare floor. That was just astronomically low odds. Wow, I actually got 2 golden shadows in a row just... What the hell is going on? That was definitely a normal shadow I just saw, and normal shadows don't spawn on the rare floors. This is just really freaking rare. I'm kind of in shock. No, this has to be a rare floor, otherwise we would never get like 3 golden shadows in a single floor. I mean, it's not like there's any program in the game against it, but it just doesn't happen. And seriously, this does not happen. At least I've never seen it happen. I've never seen it in any video. I've never seen it in my own playthroughs of this game. The only time I've ever seen this is on a floor that was 100% golden shadows. Whatever, I'll keep hunting them.
That's a rare form.
And it escaped. Oh, it's not that big a deal right now. There'll be because right now we're only going to get coins out of it, which will get us money, which is nice, but not that big a deal. Oh, and list the stairs. Awesome. I want off this floor just in case it's a rare floor. I don't want to deal with Mr. Jangly. Oh, and we've made it to the floor that I was talking about. Alright, so, yeah. That was either... No, that was definitely just really, really low odds that would happen. Excuse me, she's interesting. She wants us to take a look at this device. I'm gonna get off my tangent about that. I can't believe that just happened, of us just finding 3 rare shadows in a row. Seriously, what are the odds of that? Still, we could go that way and face the boss right now, but the smart thing to do is to investigate this device. It looks very similar to the one at the entrance. If we activate it, we can now just teleport back to the entrance anytime we so choose, as long as we're on this floor. We can actually teleport to any floor with these on it. And from the first floor, we can teleport to the 5th floor now. That's why I wanted to get that done, is so that we could do that, and I'm going to save immediately. Alrighty, done with that. Now, what? We didn't level up, right? No, we're still level 4, and let me actually check my status. See, oh, we're very close to another level up. Well, I guess not super close for this time in the game, but like 2, maybe 3 more battles should do it. So I'm going to do something stupid right now, and I'm going to actually try to take on the 3 boss monsters that are on the 5th floor. There will be 3 very powerful shadows waiting for us. That's why I saved, because keep in mind, in this game, if you go down, it's game over, and you have to go load your last save. There's no like retry or anything like that. No. Be sure to save often. So yeah, there are 3 powerful shadows here, and there are 3 of us to take them on. They're going to be much more powerful than usual. Let's get ready for our first boss fight. There's no getting a player advantage of this, or no getting player advantage on this. It's just an outright difficult battle. Alrighty, getting into our first ever boss shadows. These are the Venus Eagles. They have the skills of Slash Attack, Garu, and Ma-Garu, so watch out for those AoE Garu spells. Also, keep in mind they are level 5, they are of the Priestess Arcana, and have 150 HP, so they are not amazingly tanky, but still a lot stronger than anything we've faced thus far in the game. They are also weak to Pierce, so that's what you're going to want to use if you want to knock them down. And they absorb fire, so don't be using any fire spells or it will heal them. Don't do it. They also know Wind, Light, and Darkness, so all those spells will be completely useless against them. Aside from that, they're relatively normal, and if you rely on Yukari, you should be able to win this fight. Good luck.
The enemy is stronger than you're accustomed to. Proceed with caution.
So, here we're up against the Venus Eagles. I'm going to start off by scanning them. Keep in mind though, when you scan boss enemies, you don't get to know their weaknesses at all. That's a problem. You have to guess. So I want to point out that when we went back to the first floor, all of our HP SP was completely restored. I'm going to try Bufu first, and this is one thing I'm going to have that you guys are going to have an advantage over me. I don't actually know what things are. Okay, luckily it attacked Yukari with Garu because she's resistant to it. Still? Oh, come on, attack Yukari. Oh, this is really good. Okay, we get no stats out of these guys whenever we scan them. Oh, Yukari! Oh, they are weak to Pierce. Which means Yukari is our best asset right now. As long as she lands her attacks, we can get all out attacks. That is super good. Thank you, Yukari. That's going to make this battle actually really easy, because we've already taken down one of them. We're actually a bit over level. For some reason I thought these guys were going to be like level 5 each, and we're all like level 4, but now this is actually going to be good. I'm going to set Yukari to... I'm not going to assign a target. We only have a few options right now. We can tell her to stand by and do nothing. Act freely, do what she wants. Heal and support, focus on only support moves and will damage if she has nothing to support. Or we can have her assign a single target. We can do the same for Junpei, although he can't really do much healing and support. But for now, I'm actually going to switch to... Actually, let me check my personas. Okay, he's weak to electricity, but these guys have Garu. As long as I'm... Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with... Actually, I'm going to stick with Apsaris. No... I'm going to switch to Orpheus. I'm going to try Augie, see if they're weak to that. I'm pretty sure they're not, though. If not, though, I should be fine with Orpheus's physical stats and be able to do well. So I'm going to try Augie real quick. And they absorb Augie. That was a terrible idea. Wow, they just love attacking Yukari, our person who's resistant to wind. That is really good for us. Wow, just keep Yukari, you just carried us through this battle. Thank you, Yukari. Let's do this. I can't believe this actually just went that well. There's only one left. Sadly, I can't change my equipment mid-battle and start using a bow. Actually, I want to check something. Now, none of my personas have any pierce attacks. I don't think so, at least. Bash does, yeah, strike damage. But strike damage should do just fine. Yukari just completely wrecked this battle for us. She kept them knocked down. Oh, it's a good thing we switched from Apsaris, otherwise that would have gotten us weakened. That could have been really bad. No, Yukari, her strikes have just completely won us this battle, and she tanked all the damage. Thank you, Yukari. You just won us this battle. That gives us 40 experience, which will give us the level up we were needing. Awesome. We can now create personas up to level 5, which is amazing. And we have the stairs right here. We could move on. However, if we... Oh, wait, no, wrong way. If we go this way, there's a chest here. This chest will not respawn every time, by the way. This comes after every single boss fight. This gives us a bead chain. That fully heals the entire party. One-time use item. Really, really good to have. Still, I want to point out that I still got to half health in that battle, and if Yukari had, like, missed any of those shots, the battle still could have gone really bad. So in this game, it's really good to be over-leveled than under-leveled, every time. Still, we managed to beat that, so I'm going to save immediately. Always save after being a boss fight before you continue with Tartarus, otherwise you could end up screwing yourself over. Alright, that's that. Now let's go ahead and head to the Velvet Room, because we got some Persona fusing to do. I'd like to fuse Personas, please. Just a regular normal spread. Pixie and Apsaras to make Nekomata. We'll have Dia, and notice how it says, Kamu rank? Interesting, I could have sworn it would say, like, social rank. Our social links will affect how much bonus experience they get. Since we are rank 1 in the Magician Arcana, Nekomata here will get 591 experience as soon as we fuse her, which is really nice to have. She'll instantly hit level 6 and she'll instantly get Provoke. That is such a nice thing to have. It's why you want to have your social links as strong as possible. So let's go ahead and fuse her. It'll also get her a full level up, which is really nice. And here's what happens when you fuse. Igor takes both cards, and, well, fuses them. In a really cool looking animation. And notice how they combine right as the clock hits the top point. That's an interesting detail. And each persona has its own, well, personality. So we have Nekomata now, and the social link infuses her with power. She gets higher in her, I believe that's energy? I can't remember what energy does off the top of my head. Either way. Oh, endurance, duh. Basically defense. And agility increases. And we get Provoke. I can't remember what Provoke does. I'm actually going to check that after this. Still, we have a Magician persona. So with that, I'm going to actually go ahead and leave the Velvet Room now. And I'll explain to you why it's so important to have a Magician persona right now. We're also going to want one other type of persona pretty soon. We will want a Chariot persona for Kaz. We don't want to hang out with Kaz until we get a Chariot persona. Still, I am babbling at this point. Let's go ahead and, well, we accomplished a lot in Tartarus, and there's not really much grinding I want to do. I'm going to go ahead and leave for tonight. Managed to beat the boss that we had to. So let's go ahead and return to the dorm. Don't want to get tired tonight. Don't want to, if we end up tired, it'll take us longer to come back to Tartarus, and we won't be able to do as much studying. This stuff's basically self-explanatory at this point. I don't really need to keep talking to you guys as if you don't understand. Still, we still have school today. Let's see what we got. Oh yes, this is explaining the arcade, which I just explained last night, actually. Or last night in-game, but you know what I mean. And yes, it changes based on what day of the week it is, which is very important. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head, but the ones that matter are the ones that increase your stats. Keep in mind, like, as an example, the horror game at the arcade will increase your courage stat, but so will going to the club. Going to the horror game will increase it significantly more, so keep that in mind. It also costs more, though. That's why it's important to have as much money as possible in this game. Sorry, I really need some water in order to keep talking. Oh, and here we have lunchtime, a very interesting part of the day. Here is where our social links will basically come in a roulette, and they'll ask us if we're doing anything after school. And Kenji, I'm actually not really doing anything after school. Yeah, I think I will spend time with Kenji after school today. Kenji, I like you. Still, during lunchtime, basically, any of your social links that are ready to level up and you could spend time with today will come visit you. As example, Kazushi could level up with us today. Sorry, Kaz, but I'm kind of busy after school tonight. Yeah, after school tonight, I have to spend time with Kenji. Sorry about that, but as soon as I have a Chariot persona, I will spend time with you, Kaz, don't worry. Alrighty, so that's that. And it should go to after school now, so we can spend time with Kenji now. As you can see, Kaz is right here, so we don't always have to run to the sports field. We can just talk to him right here. Still, let's go ahead and spend some time with Kenji. He wants to talk to me. And says since we have Nekomata, a persona of the Magician Arcana, we should get along well with Kenji. I want to also mention, if you check the social link rank, the rank is 1, you'll discover personas with an affinity for the Magician Arcana by spending time with him. This will tell us some of the basic personas we can get from the Magician Arcana, just as time goes on. Right now, those are the only 2 we can get. So that's kind of an interesting thing you can do. Still, since we have Nekomata, our spending time with him will, if I remember correctly, get us double the number of points towards getting more level ups, more rank ups in the social link. So that's why you want to do it as often as possible, otherwise it'll take you twice as long to finish every social link. And considering that if you spend time with them with a matching persona every single time, you barely make it in time to get 100% before this game ends. Yeah, you don't want to spend time with the social link unless you have a persona. So that's why I waited to spend time with Kenji until now. I didn't waste the time, mind you. I went and started a social link with Kaz, but you get the idea. And it looks like we're at the ramen shop again. Interesting. Yeah, the dorm is co-ed, although the women are on the floor above the men. Yes, I can totally do that anytime I want. I'm gonna say that's a secret. I want to point out that based on your answers, from this point on, it'll have different effects on the social link. You want to do something that you think will make them smile, make them happy, have a good effect. Interesting. What kind of girls are you interested in? Oh, okay. Okay, he's interested in older women. At least he's not interested in younger women, because considering he's a junior in high school, I was afraid he was going to say, I'm into younger women. Younger is like getting to the point of illegal. Well, it is Japan. Anyone 13 to 18, it's legal. Either way. I prefer girls my own age. Unfortunately, by answering that, it made him a little bit sad, but I wanted to give an honest answer for him. Still, okay, so what do you mean you've had your eye on someone? Oh yeah, the secret plan. So, wait, who are you gonna ask out? She's a teacher. I won't tell anyone, Kenji, but I'm going to advise you, this is not the best idea, but... Yeah, we will say that's inappropriate, but... Follow your heart, man. Just do whatever you think is right. I'll be there to support you one way or another. Still, with that, our relationship has gotten stronger. So we've reached rank 2 with the Magician Social Link. And I'm going to go ahead and skip over this scene every time because it's identical every single time until the last one, which is different. So we've reached level 2. Which means when we fuse the persona of the Magician Arcana, we'll get even more experience on it. So yes, it just explained that. Oh, yeah, your favorite TV show. You better get going. And that was us spending time with Kenji. That's going to be something we do a lot this game. Not just with Kenji, but other characters.
Oh, hey.
Hey, Yukari. Yes, actually, I joined track team. Oh, thank you. We could go to Tartarus tonight. But we kind of already achieved what I wanted to last night. By the way, we can talk to various people around the dorm room. I want to point that out. They'll basically be giving tutorial stuff, though, for doing it the game. Other points in the game, they will be saying some interesting stuff, though. Which I'll be sure to try to highlight. Still, let's go ahead and head over this way now. Let's see if Paulownia Mall has the game at the arcade that I was talking about. It's Friday night, so unfortunately the whatchamacallit is going to be closed, the karaoke club. But, if I remember correctly, Game Panic should have... Come on, fingers crossed. Horror House, yep. So if we go to Horror House, that means that we spend 3,000 yen, that's $30. Spending the night playing that game, and we get a very large boost to our courage. We didn't rank up this time, but I'm pretty sure we're getting close, even though it's pretty early. We do rank up pretty fast in courage. Still, before we go to bed, we're not tired, so let's go ahead and study. That'll get us another boost in academics as well. It is called academics in this game, right? I know in Persona 4 it's a different name. Yep, it's academics. And we are not stuck on our worst subject, so we remain happy, healthy, and well. So, it's time for the next day. Man, I can't believe this has only been 27 minutes. It feels like I've been recording a long time with this episode. I guess I have gotten a lot done. And it's currently a new moon, if you notice. 14 days to the next full moon. Oh. The bookstore is opening up, eh? I love books. Oh man, there are so many book series I need to catch up on right now. It's not even funny. Oh, let's see, what else? What is it I have to read? I have to read the rest of the Heroes of Olympus. I have to finish the Aragon series. There's too many to count. Alright, class has ended for today, though. And the bookstore is opening up. And I want to point out that practice is not today. If we talk to Kaz, he should say that. Well, he actually doesn't point out, but there's no practice today, and Kenji's not available today. So normally we wouldn't be able to spend time with a social link. However, that bookstore's opening up, and I'd be very happy to go visit it, actually. And who knows, maybe they'd have one of the books I'm looking for. Who knows? My voice cracked there. I hate when my voice cracks. Ironically, my voice didn't like crack at all when I was going through puberty, but nowadays it cracks of all times. Oh well, it is what it is. Oh, and my phone just buzzed again. Well, let's go ahead and head to the town map. Actually, there's a shorter way of doing this that I forgot about that we could be doing, but oh well. We can head to, it's at Iwatodai, I believe, that is the bookstore. Iwatodai Strip Mall, if I remember correctly. So if we go out here, we should end up at it. Yep, here we go. Bookworms, a new bookstore. We actually passed by this place not too long ago. Yes, let's go ahead inside. There's a lot of used books. I love used bookstores. There's so many old, dusty books. I love the smell of old books. And you can find some really rare stuff, or just find some book with an interesting name and just start a new series. Oh, I love these stores. It seems to be run by an elderly couple. Thank you. I didn't come here to buy fish, but I really like fish. I could go for some fish too. Oh. Well, I'll be satisfied with books anyway. Yes, actually, I am from Gekukan. Persimmon tree? What do you... Well, that's actually an option to say. No, I'm not accusing you of making it up. Oh, yeah, that's the tree we passed by the other day. Seems she's the one who keeps him in line. Oh, I don't want to ignore him. He might have some interesting stories. The ramblings of an old man can be fascinating. Unfortunately with that, though, nothing really comes of it. We don't get to... I don't think we can actually even head back in, actually. Oh, that's right! They mentioned the persimmon tree. Why don't we actually go and see it? Actually, I'm going to go ahead and cut ahead till we're at it, because it's going to be a bit of a walk. Sadly, this game does not have fast travel. That wasn't added till Persona 4. Ah, fast travel is so convenient. Still, actually, we're halfway there anyway, so I'm not going to bother cutting ahead. Let's go ahead and check out that persimmon tree they were talking about. In fact, we can almost see it from right where we are at the beginning of the school, or the entrance to the school. We can just head inside and head over to it. Let's see, they said it was in the crossway, so I'm sure it was definitely that same tree we were passing by earlier. And I totally went the wrong way again. Come on, I went the wrong way like 3 times yesterday. Well, right way 1 time, wrong way twice. And then, I don't know, somehow I managed to screw that up so many times yesterday, and I screwed it up again today. Oh well, let's keep moving on. So if we go this way, this is where I found this, by the way. I'm sure you guys had no trouble finding it on your own before. Go through here, and we'll see the persimmon tree. And we got a persimmon leaf. I wonder if persimmon tree leaves make good tea. Tea is another thing I like. I usually am a bit more of a jasmine kind of guy myself, but either way, let's go ahead and head back to that old couple now that we've seen the persimmon tree. And we even have a leaf from it. Let's see. Oh, this way. There we go. Sadly, there's no real shortcut way for us to do this. There is a shortcut from our classroom out to the town map. If we talk to a particular student, we can actually just have a shortcut to the town map that's much faster. But right now, we don't have anything in particular that we can do. Still, let's just head back to Iwatodai, and, well, is this whole place called Iwatodai, or is just Iwatodai Station what's called Iwatodai? I'm not sure. Either way, let's just head back to the bookstore and talk to the old couple now that we've seen the tree. Also, I want to point out one other quick thing before we do. Wild Duck Burger. This is something I always found kind of funny. Mystery Burger, 500 yen. The ingredients are a secret. That feels safe going to a fast food joint. Still, we don't have enough courage to eat. Wait. Did that actually say... Okay, if we actually say yes, it'll say we don't have enough courage to go in there, but I'm not going to risk it. I'm like 90% certain in that case. I really want to spend time with the people at the bookstore, though. Still, I find this kind of funny. You have to have courage to eat the mystery meat in the Wild Duck Burger place. You can spend time eating at various places. I believe you just get boosts to your, like, not even academics courage and all that, but you just get persona stats, I think. Either way, head back here. Okay, old man, you are actually pretty funny. Oh, the leaf. Sure, I'd gladly show it to him. I went and saw it because he brought it up. Well, interesting that they can recognize the leaves on sight. Actually, yes, I did come here because I went and saw the tree, and I brought a leaf to show you. Well, thank you. Oh, that's just plain embarrassing. Such is age. Oh, and I didn't even catch the pun. Okay, old man, I like you. And it seems she likes the puns too, so I like these people. Oh, Mitsuko and Bunkichi. Minato, my name is Minato Takamoto. And you're gonna be calling me Minato-chan. A little bit embarrassing, but okay. So we got to know the old couple a little bit better. And this starts another new social link. This is the Hierophant Arcana, or is it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Hierophant or Hierophant. I'm pretty sure it's Hierophant. I'm not sure how to pronounce all these things, but I'm just gonna call it the Hierophant Arcana. Still, we have another new social link now. We're really getting them quick. And it is getting dark out, so we better get going. And they're open every day except Sunday, so we can visit them anytime, practically. So we may as well head back to the dorm now.
Where have you been?
It's spending time with an elderly couple. And where is everybody? Huh, I guess we can't go to Tartarus tonight. Well, with that though, I think that's long enough for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. This has been Wentus. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time when I continue my Let's Play of Persona 3 FES. See you then.